sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
This little guy is a Metropolitan.
Okay.
It started out in 1954 as a Nash Metropolitan. Hudson merged with Nash also in 1954, so Hudson and Nash had one of each.
Yep.
In 1957, the Nash brand and the Hudson brand went away. This became solely a Metropolitan. They survived through 1962. It's powered by the same four-cylinder that's in Triumph and MG.
Awesome.
Okay, this guy here is what they call a huckster. It was meant for grocery stores and stuff to deliver product to customers.
Awesome.
They also use these creatures for bringing vegetables and stuff into town.
Very nice.
And you find them sometimes with seats in back.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it a depot hack. This is Model A. They came in Model Ts. Hudson Wagon Works. I had to think about that. I forgot the body.
Beautiful. Yes, sir.
But Hudson Wagon Works built the body, and that's the same people that are Hudson cars.
Very nice. And this is every man's dream right here.
And this one's got some interesting options on it. This is a fuel-injected car, and it's also got the knockoffs.
Okay.
The only thing it doesn't have on it that was available were the side pipes. Otherwise, this was a very expensive car in its day.
Yep.
This is the only year for the split window.
Yes. Yep.
This is a Maxwell. Maxwell was part of United States Motors. United States Motors was closed down by Walter Flanders. The only vehicle he saved out of United States Motors was Maxwell. Mm-hmm. He merged Maxwell with Chalmers and sold the whole works to Walter Chrysler.
Interesting.
So that is the basis of Chrysler right there.
Wow.
The
Beautiful.
tank on the side, right here in the running board, that runs the headlights. That's a settlement. So you'd have to literally get out and light your...
Wow, okay.
And the cowl lamps have an oil fill. So you fill them up with oil and you light them. Sunbeam went to Ford and particularly Carroll Shelby because they wanted to put an American V8 in the Sunbeam Alpine.
Mm-hmm.
That's 331 horse 289, or 330 horse 289. That is the last year of 289. So Ford sent Sunbeam to Shelby because they wanted more than the 300 horse that went in this car, or that would have gone in this car.
Yeah, very beautiful.
This
car.
is a very fast little car. Maxwell's smart.
Yep. Get smart.
Yep. 34 Ford pickup truck with a 221 cubic inch flathead V8.
Wow. Beautiful. You can have any color you want, just as long as it's black. Beautiful. Santa Claus getting all ready. Beautiful lounge in here.
This Packard, there were 5 of them built. The remaining 4 are lost to time.
Wow.
So this is the only one of these that survives. It's powered by a Packard straight 8. But if you look, it has manual mechanical brakes. So when you step on the brakes, those rods move. When you raced, of course you took a mechanic with you
Yes.
because there was no other option. They broke. When you bought a Duesenberg, you bought cowl forward and a chassis.
Mm-hmm.
And then you sent it to a bodybuilder.
Okay.
In 1937, this came off a Cord assembly line,
Interesting.
but they were not cheap cars.
Okay.
That's a V8, and those side pipes
Yep.
are live on
Wow.
both sides.
Wow.
There's a supercharger that sits under the carburetor.
Okay.
This is, and of course it's front wheel drive.
Yes.
This is one of my favorite cars. It was just finished this year, and it was brought here a couple months ago.
Beautiful. I love the color on it.
On the right of the steering column,
Uh-huh.
that little chrome end with the little tiny lever,
Yep.
that's the gear shift.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, there is no stick. That's it. It's the vacuum operated gear shift. The
Yeah.
whole assembly's under the car.
Interesting.
They couldn't figure a way to put a lever to shift that transmission.
Interesting.
This is a 383 car.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so when you ordered Challenger RT, you got a 383.
Yep.
When you opted up, you could get either the 440 or the 426.
Very beautiful car. I love that color.
Unfortunately, I can't bring it down to show you the interior because the interior
Sure.
is as gorgeous as the rest of it.
Wow. Very nice.
This is a guest.
Okay.
This is a straight 8 Buick. This is
Yeah.
a Roadmaster. This is as much money as you could spend on Buick's shelf in a 4-door sedan.
Sure.
Buick's straight 8, 3-speed manual transmission. I had to give somebody instructions on what that lever on the side of the steering column was for.
Beautiful color combination.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
looks so classy with that gray top end.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Beautiful.
This is one of a kind. You have to read the storyboard, but the long and the short of the matter is the guy tried to order the police interceptor package on that car, and they kicked the order back because that was not something they did.
Oh.
He called Ford, and the lady that answered the phone said, "Please wait, I will get somebody for you to talk to." He got to talk to Lee Iacocca, and he talked Lee Iacocca into building this car for him.
Oh, crazy. Crazy.
And if you peek in back, the child safety seat is sitting there.
It's before Lee Iacocca went to Chrysler and
Yes.
brought that company back from the dead, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. And very interesting.
He talked Lee Iacocca into building this car for him.
Crazy.
He comes here every now and then. He's still around.
Yeah. That's
He's in his 80s, but
Yeah.
he comes here. He's just as proud of it as a peacock of that car. I don't
Yeah.
blame him either.
And I was surprised to see a gold Model T until we read the history, and I guess this
Yeah.
was a special Henry Ford color. I thought it was any color you could
Okay.
desire, just as long as it's black, right?
99.99999% of Model Ts were black.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
is a rare creature.
Never seen anything like this.
No, there again, it's pretty close to one of a kind, and I'm sure this
Yeah.
is the only survivor.
Yeah, yeah. Beautiful. On a 69 Chevelle.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
There's a 454 lurking under those valve covers.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I see the MSD
1250?
double pumper.
Yes.
Yeah, that thing is huge. Talk about a gas drinker there.
Yeah, but you're still quarter miling in somewhere around 12 seconds.
Yeah, even though you're getting 4 miles to the gallon.
Yeah, well, that was the cost.
You do. Point it in any direction, you'll get there really quickly.
Yes.
And we got the 6-pack Super B.
This
Wow.
is a trailer queen.
Wow.
The man that owns this car, you can see it's a guest.
Yeah.
The man that owns this car has 5 different cars like this one and not one of them goes anywhere under its own power.
Incredible.
Although they do all run, they don't see street action anymore.
Yeah, yeah. It's gorgeous. I love the color. It's just insanely cool. So nice. I've never seen a trunk pop-up like that. Now, this must be been made for display or something, I'm guessing.
That is how you open that hood.
You're kidding.
There are no hood hinges, there's no latches.
Wow.
The 4 pins hold it down,
Okay.
and when you want to check your engine in any way, you literally lift the hood off its fiberglass. It's a very, very special Barracuda.
Is that a stock or a color that was available?
That is what your AAR came in unless you wanted the lime green or the bright yellow. That's an AAR. Wow. That's a very, very, very special car. That's a rare creature. The pink is the rarest color of the 3,
Yeah, yeah.
but that's an AAR.
49 Mercury Woody wagon.
The car's gorgeous.
I just love that color too. It's beautiful teal color.
And somebody spent the money on the heavy-duty cylinder heads. If you look on it says Offenhauser on them.
Yeah, nice.
And the Offenhauser intakes.
Yep.
And then, of course, the 3.
And is that a 6-pack there too? 3 2-barrels?
It's 3 2-barrels, yes.
Okay. Yep. That is just incredible. Man, look at that. Just classy. Wow. You know, I'm pretty sure heaven is like this. It's a beautiful Cadillac.
That's a V8 car. That's one of
Beautiful.
my favorites in the place.
Wow, that's just...
The step pads for the rumble seat are on the other side.
Sure. Beautiful.
And that's our resident dragster. And
Is,
no place to put it, so they literally hung it on the wall.
Is Bruce Von Straten a Green Bay resident then, or Wisconsin?
Out of Luxembourg, which is not far from.
Oh, sure. Yep. Well, and this area here is an event center?
Yeah.
So you can do like a wedding reception in here or something?
We do weddings.
Hello.
I had my 45th wedding anniversary here.
Yeah.
We do weddings and all kinds of things.
We got the Muskrat Love.
This is a pony interior car.
Yeah.
This car is really dressed up.
Wow.
The orange is not the original orange.
Okay,
The
sure.
original orange would be lighter than that.
Sure.
But it's still a really pretty car.
It is gorgeous. And that's that 64 and a half too is just that very sought after year.
I think the air conditioning is add-on, but it's Ford factory air conditioning.
Oh, sure. I see that now.
I think somebody spent the time and the money to put that in this car.
Yep. Nothing like creature comforts. And the wire wheel hubcaps.
See, I lose track. If you look at the center of that cap and the center of this cap, they're different.
Okay, interesting.
And I don't remember which. I know that's right for this car, but I don't remember those centers.
Sure.
Can't keep everything in my head. I just don't have it all.
Just as long as 99% of it's still there, it's all good.
This is a brand new Resident. We just got this. It's a 35 Ford. There's a 402 in it.
Wow.
It's not dialed up yet, but it's still gorgeous. I mean, if you look at the wheels on the 40, these will look like that when they're done. I just vacuumed it out a little while ago, and we haven't gotten to down.
It's gorgeous, and with the suicide doors and interesting custom job on this too.
Yeah.
Very, very well done. I think you can safely call this a candy apple red then. Is it a lacquer job? Do you know, or?
I don't know.
Okay.
I believe it's acrylic, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as I know, you can't put metallic in a lacquer.
Yeah. Beautiful. Even the alternator's chromed out on this. That is just gorgeous.
Yeah.
And the base for the distributor, I mean, that's just so beautiful. These are just so well done.
One of the guys that spends a bunch of time here, Andy, that's his Jeep right there.
Yeah.
When this car came in, I think he's got 5 or 6 days in just cleaning.
Wow. Wow. It is impeccable.
It was not pretty when it came in. When Andy got done, this
Yeah.
is what you see.
Wow. That's very, very nicely detailed. Yeah, I just love these old Fords. So nice.
I wish it had its flathead still in it, but that's me.
You got a McLaren Mustang. You would send off your Mustang to get built by McLaren after you purchase it? Is that kind of how that worked?
Okay, the dealership usually sent it out for you.
Sure.
But yeah, this is not really a terribly pretty car, but it's one of the few still surviving.
And it has a cassette player. That's got to tell you something about the time. That's unnecessary. And there are a couple cassettes there.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know what they are.
Duran.
Oh, funny.
And yellow.
Oh.
Whatever yellow is. I've never run across yellow.
And this has got to be one of the nicest Model A's I think I've ever seen.
The top is formed wood. Yep. They could not form sheet metal well enough to close that in.
Sure.
There's a Chrysler Airflow further out that has the same thing because they couldn't make that one big sheet piece of metal. Now here's your green for your...
Yes, yeah. And was this a stock color too with Porsche?
Yeah.
It was.
That's a stock color.
It's probably one of those colors that's very rare because nobody was bold enough in 1980 to get a 911 with this color. This is definitely one of my favorite eras of the 911. Looks like we have a little bit of a tricked out transmission setup in this too. Is that a sequential box perhaps?
I don't know. I imagine that is.
Okay.
I mean, that's done with the shifter rather than...
Wow, look at this. So we have
6 carburetors.
6 single barrels. It looks like
Yeah,
so. It still would be a 6-pack, but there are 3x3.
Yeah.
Very interesting. And
one for each cylinder. I think they are Solex, and I think that is one assembly.
Yeah.
On each side.
Yeah. Again, that's a Ferrari Pininfarina. Very beautiful. 95. 512M. That is a beautiful vehicle.
This is a 440 car.
Yeah. Got the 6-pack, and it looks fairly stock, I would say.
It is. Well, okay, the headers don't belong there.
Yeah.
They would have been the Chrysler cast ones rather than the aluminum ones.
That's a necessary upgrade on these, though. You got to let them breathe.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And the DeSoto.
This has only been here for a month and a half.
Okay.
This is another guest.
Beautiful.
Transmission lever.
Oh, yes, yeah.
That's 55 only.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
56, they went to the push buttons.
Interesting. Now, is that a clock up in the middle of the dash?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. That probably was an option for that time, too, I would assume.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. Oh, I just love the salmon and white. So
The
classic.
last set of those wheels I saw on a vendor's table. He had just replated them and had 4 new centers for them. He wanted $20,000 for those wheels.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my, not on my wallet.
I've never seen one of these in person, and the ones I've seen, they always seem longer. And when you're, it's a much more stubbier car than I would have imagined.
We had what we refer to as Italia Fest. There were 3 of these here.
And this was donated.
Yes.
So that's one heck of a donation. We're talking a serious chunk of change here.
That's $750,000.
Yep. Yeah, it's a beautiful donation. Our 1922 Dodge Touring Sedan. That's one happy family up there. I love the curtains on that.
Oh, yeah.
And the solid rims, too.
John and Horace Dodge worked for Henry Ford.
Yeah.
And Henry Ford basically kicked them out. So they went in competition with him.
This has always been my dream car, too, the Ford GT.
The window sticker on this car was $880,000.
Yep.
Right now, the last one I saw across the auction block was $2.1 million.
Wow. Wow.
Not out of my checkbook, but
Fully adjustable spoilers. I mean, the way the doors are cut with the air cooling.
Yeah.
I believe this is mainly for to keep the brakes cool, too,
oh yeah.
as well.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that is just incredible. And the color, this is like perfect for me. I got room in the garage for this one.
Well, okay. You better have a very heavy duty check.
What's the story on this one here?
This,
This is Bart Starr's Vet, isn't it?
yes, it is.
Very interesting. And
was
so
the
this is a
Super Bowl one most valuable player car.
wow. And this is a preservation here. Wow.
When the car was sold, according to Bart's wife, she was here. The fishbowl right there is vote for restoring the car or not. Sherry Starr's comment was Bart would have never left it look like this.
Well, what's the story with this little? This is the Bart bobblehead in the
Must
Corvette?
have been. There's the voting ticket that you can vote.
Yeah.
There's her ticket and her comment.
Oh, so she wants to get it restored?
She wants it done.
Okay, then I would definitely honor that then.
Yeah. I know it wasn't this way when the car was sold because
Sure.
Bart's wife said no. It would not have ever looked like that in his possession.
Okay, interesting.
So you can come here and you can vote on do we restore it or do we not.
You've got my vote for restoring.
Okay. Put
There you go.
a ballot in.
Yeah, you've got my vote for restoring. You have to honor, as his wife said, for sure.
And she was such a sweet lady.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, my dad fixed TVs and stuff.
Yeah.
And I went over to their house.
Yeah.
So my dad was fixing the TV and she took a liking to me. She fed me cookies and milk.
Wow. Wow, that's an incredible story.
That's a long time ago.
Now, I have never seen an intake manifold like this, so I'm a little confused.
They call it a tunnel round.
Wow.
It was designed primarily for high speed. And if you look at the way it's designed, it feeds opposite sides. So each carburetor feeds four cylinders.
Yeah.
In
Wow.
1960, it's a 300F. You could not reach up any higher on Chrysler's shelf than what you're looking at right here.
Wow.
Everything you see that you could possibly have on a Chrysler car is on this 300F.
Impeccable.
The owner, like the guy with the 68 Super B, he has a bunch of cars that are absolutely flawless. That's a 413 in this one. This is a 392 and a 57.
It's a 57. And quite remarkable differences with the tails, the door structures. It's way more rounded here. We're getting some flaring off of the 60.
Yeah. Underneath,
Wow.
chassis-wise and stuff, they're the same color.
Okay. Just different body styling, essentially. And the interior looks very remarkably similar. Are you kidding me? Is that a record player?
That is known as a highway hi-fi.
Unbelievable! I've never seen anything like
you
that.
You went to your Chrysler dealership to buy all the records because they're not a standard record.
That is crazy. I have never seen anything like that. Wow. That is something.
Yeah, this is a 300C. That's a 392.
Yeah.
That's the last in the large Pacific Chrysler first generation Hemis.
That's funny. Of course, we're back to a traditional intake, but those air cleaners are crazy cool.
Hood clearance.
Wow. Wow.
They couldn't put anything else in there.
Yeah. Very nice. Incredible. Guy. Good. Is this the original one?
No, it is not.
Okay, but it's just a reproduction.
The owner of this car, I don't know where the picture is, but he had, can't remember the guy's name.
Okay.
Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah.
Christopher Lloyd sat in this car. There's pictures of him with it. This car was parked side by side with the original, so the guy could look at everything and make sure it was the same. This is the same as you're going to find. There is another stock one. It's in storage right now.
Okay.
But it's bone stock.
Yeah.
I don't know where this car came from.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it could well be. It could possibly be.
This is gorgeous. Very nicely done.
It's not flawless, but the tonneau cover left is for a right-hand drive car.
But it looks like a very nice.
It's a very solid car.
It looks just beautiful. The body's really straight on it. Oh. There we go. It looks pretty clean. It looks nice in there.
Nobody took the time. The SUs are still there.
Yep. Different air filters, of course, but it has got the heater core, and everything is intact. And
it's really all there.
It is. Yeah, it surely is. And with the Bugeyes too, it had a little different color green on the motor than the later model ones. They went to a little darker.
1958. We're what, 67 years old?
Yeah, yeah. That's a really nice car.
This would be a wonderful drive.
I would love to have this car. Oh, very nice. And I like how they polished all this too. That's nicely done. There's no such thing as a perfect one. They all have little things going on.
And
So
they were not going really well.
yeah.
This is one of two that were donated. His is the convertible, hers is the coupe. The coupe is in storage.
Okay. Okay. Unique color too. I haven't seen too many vets with this color scheme.
And they're twins.
Yeah.
Other than the fact one's a coupe and one's a convertible.
Yeah. Very nice. Corvette row, look at this. Wow. We got beautiful C1 here. And 54, I believe that was the first year of these. Correct?
Okay, there were a few, and I don't remember the number.
Yeah.
53s.
53s, okay.
There were a few of them out.
A few.
There. And I don't remember the exact number.
Yeah.
Seems to me the number 200 comes to my mind.
In 53.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the Batmobile.
Hi, Batmobile.
Wow.
I love the orange on that. Now, is this an original George Barris, or is this a replica?
I have seen one of the original George Barris cars. In fact,
Yeah.
the first one that was built.
I love the parachutes in the back.
Yep.
That's great. That is so cool.
This is just a little sweetheart.
And I think these are pretty rare, aren't they? These, especially in '79 with the convertible. Maybe I'm wrong with that.
I don't remember. I fixed them. That's all I did.
Sure.
They were bugs.
Easy to work on and very reliable.
I married a bug. My wife had one when we got married.
Yeah, my mom drove. She's had two of them. one in college and one as a teacher. And I love these international scouts here.
The pictures of this thing when they got it are not here. There was an awful lot of rust. This whole truck was totally redone.
Wow.
This is one of my favorites in the whole building.
I love the color. I'm kind of a sucker with the light blue Bronco color.
Yeah.
And but this color with the Scout, I would say, is like my favorite.
There's a Bronco here, and then there's a K5 Blazer,
Yeah.
but they're in storage.
Well, look at this. It's a Ford Pinto. You don't want to get these rear-ended. They'll blow up on you, right?
Check this out.
I forgot how small these wheel tires were,
The
too.
13s.
Yeah, they look smaller even with the in proportion.
Check this out. That is this car.
Okay, what does it say on the side?
Consolidated Electric.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
That is this car.
Wow.
There was a Pinto wagon that had the surfer trim and the round window in the back.
Yes, I do remember those. Those are real. It was like a customized, almost like a van in a way, but it was a station wagon. I do remember those.
But that was directly from Ford, and that was powered by a 302.
I do remember those. Yeah.
That was a 302 car.
Yeah. This is a crazy color scheme. The Volkswagen Combi. Now, is this a stock color? Do you know?
Yes.
It is. Wow.
The owner has pictures of this car.
Yeah.
This car was sold new in Brazil.
Crazy.
He brought it here from Brazil.
Wow.
This is a very, very rare bug. It's a 23 window.
Yep. And the sliding windows too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now this was not their camper, but it looks like they put extra racks and stuff on here.
But look at the side of the rack. It says VW right on.
Oh, you're kidding. Wow. Oh, it does. Yeah.
Everything on here other than the trinket flowers and stuff is Volkswagen accessories.
This is gorgeous.
The last one I saw across the auction block brought $100,000.
I could imagine. They were dime a dozen, but a lot of them didn't last.
But the 23 windows
Yeah.
are the one that's bringing big money.
Wow. Wow. Look at that. That's so cool. Oh, and there's an open area too. Now this was a canvas, right? Canvas or a vinyl top that slid back.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. I've honestly never seen one.
The 23 windows
I've never seen one.
Really rare.
Yeah. Wow. The money maker.
Well, this isn't what it seems to be either.
No, it looks a little tricked
I
here.
think this LS1, yeah. This
Yeah.
is LS1.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Wow. It's like, wow. Oh, look at the this is incredible. I don't think I've ever seen the back of a pickup look anything like the spar varnish and the way it was just done. So nice. And this to me looks to be more of a preservation here, is my guess.
Yeah. This is also going up for sale.
Okay.
To put it up to museum quality, I don't even want to know what the dollars would be. But this thing is such a fun thing to drive. That 70s show.
Yeah, this is the actual car.
The exact car.
Oh, that is so cool.
And that's the garage scenery.
Okay.
Carson Warner
that's
brought
great.
all of that here.
Oh, I just love the way this is done. That's so great.
I had somebody come here when we were putting the scenery up and ask to take pictures of the car. This guy's uncle bought one of these and is making a replica of that 70s show car.
That's great. That's very, very cool.
I just bought all of them. Okay, fine. Let's take pictures.
The Ford Capri.
And this is a V6 car.
Yeah.
I had a 73 with a 4-cylinder.
Yeah.
And I didn't get the car sold before the snow came.
Yeah.
That's not a fun car to drive in snow.
Very cool cars, though. You could actually modify these pretty nicely. And I think they're a sharp-looking car.
Yeah. They're fun to drive.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd rather drive an Opel GT, though. Have you
Yep.
driven one of those?
Yep. And of course, the AMC Pacer, perhaps one of the ugliest cars ever designed, but still, they were cool. It's like a little spaceship, I always thought. And I remember these as a kid. We had a few in the neighborhood.
Could not reach up any further on the Pacer shelf than what you see here. This
Okay.
car has everything.
All the options, you're saying.
Every bell, button, and whistles, the aluminum
Yep,
wheels, all the stuff you could possibly
Yeah.
order on a Pacer's
Yeah.
on this one.
It's funny because like the Matador, the Pacer, the Gremlin, a lot of these were just kind of goofy designs I felt at the time, but now they're so sought after. Especially young kids are kind of getting into these now too.
These are very pleasant cars to drive.
Hey Van, what's the story behind this wonderful mural?
The story's in the picture.
Okay.
They got this van. Here's what it looked like. And a lady came in, saw the van, and offered to hippie paint it. The interior's right for the vehicle,
Yeah.
but it would be a
Yeah.
later one.
I'm assuming like early 70s would be
I would
my
say
guess.
so, yeah. Maybe even the mid-70s.
It could be like 73, 74, something like that maybe, but it doesn't really say. Now these are cars you don't see every day.
This is a 1917 Milburn Electric.
Wow.
There's a set of batteries there, and there's a set of batteries in the back.
Wow.
These are fake batteries. The car will never go anywhere under its own power again.
Sure.
As it was, those fake batteries are $70 a crack. So you sat there. This is your steering wheel. That's your speed, and the button on the end is your horn. The lever up there is forward and reverse.
Wow.
You have a clutch and a brake.
And I just love these. You get people sitting backwards.
The
right
jump
in front of
seats,
you.
yes.
The jump seats. That is so crazy. And lots of headroom.
I found the ad at a car show. That's an actual 1917 ad.
Oh, great. That is.
I have a friend at one of the booths, and he does nothing but literature.
Yeah.
And I said, "You got any Milburn?" He goes, "I have one." There you go.
I have never seen a Dort Speedster anywhere.
Have you seen any Dorts?
I have to be honest. No, I have not.
This is the only Dort I have ever seen. I've been doing this
Okay.
for a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. This. What's the story on the Dort? Looks like a tractor chassis almost here.
Okay. We're talking about 1918 here.
Yeah.
This was a race car.
Interesting.
Okay. Engine is from Lycoming.
Okay, sure. They
Lycoming-
make airplane motors.
Okay. But your Lycoming engines also powered Auburn's, Cords, and Duesenbergs.
Oh, I never knew that.
E.L.
never knew
Cord
that.
bought Lycoming
Okay.
because he was trying to build a transportation empire.
Yeah.
So the aircraft engines were a result of what Cord did.
Okay.
The marine engines, I didn't know if you knew there was marine engines either. The marine engines were what Cord did. Because otherwise Lycoming had car engines.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you look at the tag on the side of the motor, it says Lycoming.
And that is the most crazy steering sector I think I've ever seen in my life. Wow, there's more to the steering sector than I think I really understand, especially what's this coming off the front
I
here?
never looked at it.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
I don't know.
lot of
I've never
sense.
looked at it.
Yeah. Well, actually, there's some other controls here.
That's
That's probably what else it's controlling up here, I'm assuming. So it's just not about
throttle.
Yeah, that's what it would be then.
Very much like a Model T would be.
That's what that would be. Interesting.
I'm told that this car was pulled out of the forest in Germany.
Wow, what a backstory.
So the Nazi flag is there.
Wow, look at that.
And you put your Model 98s here. Wow. There are 4 of them. And you put your Sturmgewehr here. Nubelwagen.
Seats, verboten. That is great.
Don't sit there. Yeah. Okay. It's hard for me to grasp because how do you shoot this gun if you can't sit there?
You have a valid point. That is funny. Well, maybe you don't want to sit there if somebody's driving because it would not be good. This must have inspired the Volkswagen The Thing. I'm sure.
It was.
I'm sure it was the inspiration for that.
This is a thing.
I love these. Are very rare sprites, and I've only seen a handful of these.
This is the only one I've ever seen.
There's a few of them around, and so this isn't a sprite with a special body style.
The red guy with the Bugeye lights.
Yep.
That's what that started life as.
Yep. They're extremely rare.
And according to the story, Sean Connery has driven this car.
He's from Wisconsin as well too. I think he's got a pretty intensive collection from what I understand. And I love the TR3As. This is probably one of my favorite Triumphs right here.
This is a really, really nice one.
Yeah, very nicely done. Beautiful car.
And believe it or not, the original crank is still in the car. This guy here is a really, really unusual Jeep. This was meant for hotel and service around picking people up at the train station and whatever. This is called the Tuxedo Park. It had a Surrey top.
Okay.
It's not here right now, but we still have it. This is really kind of a rare Jeep.
Very nice.
The doors that essentially a light frame and canvas essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This would be a CJ5 then, correct? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Because the 4 went away in
Yep.
62, I think.
Yep. Lovely Packard. I love the grills on
This
these
is
things.
my favorite car in the entire place. This car drives so nice.
Wow.
You close all the windows and get in this car. You have to pull really hard to get the door closed. And the outside world goes away.
Wow.
That car is so freaking quiet, it's unbelievable.
This deep blue color with the chrome is just like, wow, it's just candy for sure.
This is my
And
favorite
the
car.
big white walls too, so classy. Now, this would be a rumble seat here, wouldn't it be?
That one is not a rumble.
It is not a
This
rumble.
is a business coupe.
Okay.
So all of this, all the way to the back of the seat,
Yeah.
is open storage space.
Okay, sure. Yep.
And then of course,
And you could add extra stuff on here if you
well,
had.
you put there was a trunk available for this.
Sure.
So the one Model A has a trunk on it.
Okay.
It's an accessory, but that's what belonged there.
Yeah. Beautiful car.
Here's a strange creature. Chrysler Airflow.
I don't think I've ever seen one of these.
They were wind tunnel and everything.
Yeah.
That was their big sale point for these things.
If I have, I don't remember.
There aren't many left.
Yeah. Again, I just like these colors. I just love. They're just so classic.
And this is another one that's up for sale. This is powered by the 215 cubic inch aluminum V8 that was in Buick and Oldsmobile small cars. GM could not get the block casting right, so they sold the whole engine to
Are we talking the Range Rover, aluminum block, aluminum head V8? That's what I thought. That was like in the 60 Buick Special, for example. And
Yeah,
it was
and
later sold.
Oldsmobile used it, and
Yes,
so
sir.
did Pontiac.
Yes, sir. Yep.
GM sold it, put a cast iron block in place, and kept the aluminum heads. They're the red-haired stepchild of Triumph.
Yeah. And this is kind of, isn't it a similar chassis as the TR6, or does this actually have a longer wheelbase on it?
It's a longer wheelbase, and as far as I know, this is its own chassis.
It is, okay.
It might have shared something with Jaguar, but because at the time
Sure.
it was Jaguar over Triumph.
Yes, sir, yep. Okay.
It's guessed. It was here
Yeah.
for the British show, and the owner agreed to leave it so we could have it for the James Bond stuff.
Oh, wow, look at this. Where do we start?
Okay. I don't know a whole lot about the James Bond stuff.
Okay.